Now, before we start the video, if you guys aren't aware by now, which you should be, of course, we have finally marked the unofficial start of summer. And what does that mean? That means barbecues, grilling, outdoor parties, entertainment, and the like. And what better way to do that is by using the Watkins Gourmet food brand, especially their newest line, Yellowstone. Yes, Yellowstone. If you guys aren't aware what Yellowstone is, it is or was, I'm not sure if that TV show is still on the air or not. It used to star Kevin Costner, who unfortunately no longer is part of the show, but that's besides the point. What is the point is that Paramount linked with this 150 plus year old company to create their own lines of seasonings and spices, especially the grilling types that's of course good for barbecues. Whether you're trying to entertain your family or your friends or have a big old party, you name it, please choose Watkins Incorporated alongside with the Yellowstone food lines that's now a part of it. Also, I want to add for all you Barbie lovers, yes, they have now their own line of sprinkles. So if you're making your desserts, cakes, ice cream concoctions, whatever, yes, let Barbie be at the forefront. Again, we are now in barbecue season. Let's get those grillings set ablaze with Watkins and Barbie alongside Yellowstone. And tell them, and when you're ordering, tell them that Celebrity Style Magazine sent you. So with that being said, y'all, let's move on to our video. Hey y'all, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome to Celebrity Style Magazine, the podcast edition, where I break the latest in entertainment news and hot celebrity tea. Okay, so let's just jump right into things. No need to introduce who Kenya is. She was, unfortunately, I don't mean that in a bad way. She was unfortunately, I say unfortunately because her butt got fired from the show, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, born Kenya Summer Moore, they describe her as actress, entrepreneur, author, TV personality, and of course, most notably, Miss US of A. Okay, as I run through the credits, apart from her being Miss Miss USA at Miss Universe back in 93, it said that she was in Waiting to Exhale. Now, I did see that movie. That came out right after high school for me. Don't remember seeing her in it. I'm not sure. She was in Deliver Us from Eva in 03, and as of late, she was, as I said before, part of Real Housewives of Atlanta, starting in 2012, and now she is the founder of Kenya Moore Hair Care, and she owns a salon. Now, the reason for my commentary is to pose the question, why was she even let go? Especially after the current, well, we know why she was let go. That situation with Brit Eady. I may do a separate video on her because she was doing a little too much from the beginning. And then her friendship, it was more, to me, it was more of a friendship on her side than Portia Williams. I don't know why in the world this woman thought that she could have a friendship with her. But all in all, of what happened, in my opinion, y'all, this woman should have never been let go from Real Housewives. What should maybe have happened, or I think what they should have done, was maybe suspend her for the rest of the filming, or maybe if they felt it was that dire, maybe suspend her for that season. Don't let her film bring her back for the reunion. Just to post this question real quick as I'm doing my commentary off cuff. If anyone come below in the comments who comes across my video, is she going to be on the reunion couch? We don't know. We just have to wait and see. As I said, in my previous video of Portia, you can go check that out. Have to do some binge watching because I left off at where Portia said drunkenly that she would sleep with Angela's husband. Yeah. But anywho, moving on to Kenya. My basic commentary is this: she should never been let go. I'm sorry. Brit Eady, in my opinion, from what they're saying of her right now, is a total mess. Total mess, and possibly a fraud, because after Kenya debuted her salon, she decided that she can present the photos, as you know, the photos of, what do they call it again? Revenge key. She did, I don't know what, I forgot what those pictures was, but it was of a derogatory sense. I don't know if it was for a music video, for an ad, or some type of video thing. I don't know. But yeah, she did take a little overboard. And because of that, Brit Eady's claiming that she lost her license. But there's a possibility that this woman wasn't licensed to begin with. So we don't know. And also, well, before I even get on to Portia, in the beginning, the very first episode of the show, she just asked us also a question about her ring. You know, if this was second marriage or what. Celebrating her second marriage. I forgot what else she asked her. And why this woman got all upset, I don't know. I really don't know. She really wanted to start something. That's what that was. Now, just like how we were introduced to Kenya, Miss Don't Come For Me, I'll Call For You, very quick at the tongue. She came in like a spitfire. I thought, in my opinion, she was coming off doing a little too much. Especially the scene where Cynthia wanted her, I guess, not guidance, but I guess for her to be a judge in, I think, in their bikini line or what have you. I think she was looking for, they were checking out models, and Kenya being Miss Too Much or Miss, I don't know, Grandiose, has to be the loudest in the room. In my opinion, and on that scene, showing her ass. Yeah. Booty crack, coochie crack, whatever she said, that was a little too much. And then yelling for security as if she ran things. Just to give an example, that I thought was uncalled for. But I will say this: when I first saw Kenya, I didn't like her because at the time I was on Portia Williams' side. I feel like she was just nitpicking at this chick for no apparent reason. She didn't like her. And I'm just gonna say it, because as I said before in my previous video, I didn't really watch any of the episodes of Real Housewives up until the last one where Portia was in, when she apparently quote unquote fall in love with her now estranged husband. But Kenya thought Portia was dumb. Just dumb. In regards to that Underground Railroad. Now, I find it very odd that Portia would think that the Underground Railroad was an actual railroad. Again, this video isn't about Portia. And, of course, that was one of the examples. And some other shit. Now, fast forward to when they're on the reunion together, when they had their altercation. Let's just say I didn't feel sorry when Portia pulled this woman down to the ground, because I felt as if she deserved it at that time. I don't endorse violence or anything like that. No, I don't. But it's like, just leave people alone. Leave them be. Jeez. But now, fast forward till today, I could see what Kenya was so against Miss Williams. No, I don't think Portia Williams is dumb. I just think that she's very manipulative, sneaky, bit of a narcissist there. You know, you see what's going on now. And then when the situation with the salon and revealing of those photos, she did a 180, a 360, and was against Kenya, this woman that was supposed to be her friend. So yes, in my opinion, with that, Kenya Moore definitely had egg on her face when it came to that. I'm just surprised that those two end up coming into a space where they could consider themselves friends. Well, now Kenya Moore knows that Portia really, I guess, wasn't her friend. She was just pretending so she could keep her at bay, to keep her at bay from revealing on what Portia was actually doing. So I'm not going to sum this up because I have nothing more else to say. Just that Kenya should never been fired from this show. She had one woman that was out for her from the get-go, all over a ring, and then threatening gun violence, GUN violence against her. And then you had another woman that was supposed to be her friend, I guess glad to see her go because I guess Portia was up to some other funny business, i.e. apparently, according to according to Real Housewives, she was looking at $4 million homes and God knows else what she was doing. But yes, my feelings for Kenya Moore has changed a bit. You know, I really don't think she deserved to be let go. Because as of now, from what I'm seeing, the show is all right. No, it's Portia Williams definitely shouldn't be on there anymore because she's not giving nothing. As I said before, word on the curb is that she may be fired. This show, as I said, I have to binge watch for myself to see how I overall feel about it. But overall, the show isn't doing well at all. They let go of another woman. First it was Nene. Oh, we can't forget about Nene. Kenya going at Nene for whatever reason. But now look what she's at now. She's let go after badmouthing Nene for all these past seasons. They're definitely not gonna bring Nene back because Nene, I don't know if she's still currently suing the network. Someone has to let me know down in the comments. And as for Kenya, there's no word as if she'll be back at all. I don't know if this is a suspension permanently or if this is a suspension temporarily. So someone again can kindly let me know in the comments. But yes, what do you guys think? I think the answer is pretty obvious at this point. Do you feel that she shouldn't have been fired or not? Do you think she should be back? I think she should come back. If not, then I think they should just maybe scrub these slaves and get new ones or cancel out the show. I won't know. I won't come up to a consensus until I see the whole thing up until the end of this season. But other than that, y'all, I have to check out. It's just been disappointing. You know, I just wonder what they're gonna do next. I mean, after this. But yes, Portia Williams should have gone. Kenya should have stayed. But again, comment down below, but please keep it respectful. And so, should I say, with that being said, goodness, I want us all to be well. Stay positive, but most importantly, we have to be safe out here. And with that, I'll see you lovely people in the next video. Bye.